How to not look washed out when going gray. What causes the look of being washed out is just a solid or flat color across the face with no shadows, highlights, or warm colors. Today I'm going to show you one way I add color into my face to avoid looking washed out. I'm going to start with a contour palette. You can either start with an all-over foundation base or start with no makeup at all. This method works regardless of how much or how little makeup you choose to use. My contour palette is by Aesthetica. I really love all 6 of the cream colors included. This palette comes with a contour guide based upon your face shape. My face is heart-shaped, so I'm going to follow the contour suggestion from this guide. You can use brushes or you can use your fingers. I'll be using both today. I love the ease of using my fingers to paint on the color and then just blend it in with a brush. I'm starting with the lightest bronzing shade around the perimeter of my face. And to deepen the color, I'm also using the mid shade of this contour bronzer. In the center of my face, I'm using one of the light concealer shades. I'll use this under my eyes, on my upper lip, in my nasolabial folds, my chin, and my forehead. I want to brighten everything in the middle of my face. Tip: use concealer on either side of your mouth to make it appear shorter across. This will give you the illusion of fuller, perkier lips. I'm also using contour on the outer corners of my eyelids. This will help minimize the look of hooded eyes and also make the dimension that we're creating more realistic. Eyebrows add color and structure to the face. If you have pale, sparse, or non-existent eyebrows, you can use an eyebrow stencil and you can fill in your brows. My brows are pretty dark and heavy already, so I'm just going to add a little warmth into them with a nice brown brow shadow. This brow kit by Aesthetica includes tweezers, a brow brush, a powder applicator, some wax, and concealer. Adding blush is a relatively new thing for me. I do see the difference in my face, however. Lately, applying blush has been my favorite part of my makeup routine. Today I'm using 2 cream blushes. The first one is a Lip and Cheek color by Wet n Wild in the color Rosy Romance. I put a little bit on 2 of my fingers and then I tap it in high up onto my cheeks. I kind of blend it into my eye area a little bit as well. And for even more color, I'm adding a cream lipstick by CoverGirl in the color Rose Paradise. I'm using the same 2 products that I used on my cheeks for my lips. For fuller, powderier looking lips, tap the lipstick onto the center of the lips and pat in to blend. The combination of shortening the lips with concealer and then concentrating the color in the center of the lips adds fullness. This step isn't necessary, but I'm going to add a little bit of liquid eyeshadow. This is a recent purchase and I'm eager to try it. It's a liquid eyeshadow by e.l.f. in the color Galaxy. It's a beautiful glitter brown with flecks of purple. For a complementary inner corner shade, I'm using a shadow stick by Laura Mercier in the color Bed of Roses. I absolutely love eyeliner, so I'm not going to skip this step. I'm using a grease pencil eyeliner and I'm just smudging the line to soften it. My goal is to give some dimension to the eye without really having a bold eyeliner. When I apply the smallest amount around the corner of my eye, I can create a soft wing by just dragging it outward with my fingertip and then finish it off with some mascara. Since all of our makeup today is cream makeup, we need to set it in place so that it doesn't become a greasy mess. I'm using 2 powders today. To highlight and brighten the areas of the face, I'm using the Aesthetica Banana Powder. It's slightly yellow in color and it's terrific for brightening the under eye. It will also diminish the look of texture and wrinkles instead of settling into the wrinkles. This powder makes my skin look airbrushed. For the all-over powder, I'm using Aesthetica's translucent powder. It mattifies all the makeup, reducing the shine, and it makes my skin look nearly flawless. Remember, makeup is not about hiding flaws, but rather about accentuating our unique features and embracing our individuality. So whether you're going for a subtle pop of color or a bold statement look, let your radiant gray hair become the crown jewel atop a canvas of confidence and self-assurance.